You might ask yourself why there's a giant plane behind me. That plane is abandoned, and I'm gonna stay at one of the weirdest hotels I've ever seen. Let's go. This is the legendary Don Q Inn in Spring Green, Wisconsin. Now this place is a very old hotel. It's a legendary hotel, and they have an abandoned jet that you can explore on the property. Now the rooms in this hotel are mostly themed. They have a lot of different kind of stuff in here, and tonight we're staying in the jungle room. So I'm going to take you around the hotel. I'm going to show you what they have here. I'm going to give you a tour of the room, and of course we're going onto the abandoned jet. Now this hotel's been around forever, and I actually stayed here about 30 years ago when I was just a kid, and I remember this as being one of the coolest places ever because they have a lot of themed rooms in here, and we're staying in one of the coolest ones. Now this jet was used years ago in a commercial by Farrah Fawcett, and she actually signed the plane down here, but they painted over it so you can't see the signature anymore. But you can walk around and explore this jet in all its glory, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. And then we will go inside the hotel. I'll take you on a room tour and we'll look around the hotel. But this place is unlike any hotel you've ever seen. Now we're staying in the jungle room, so we're gonna head over there now, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a room tour. The hallways are very interesting, and there are a lot of different themed rooms. The jungle room, unmarked, but room 313. Now I believe this was meant to kind of mimic Elvis's jungle room at Graceland. But as you can see, this is, I mean, you can tell it's a pretty old hotel. But it is very cool. Now you can turn this on. There's a TV up here. Let's see where the water actually comes out of. Comes down from the waterfall. And I'll show you the bathroom. It's usually not the first thing people actually want to see, but why not? It's clean. And it does definitely have a jungle feel to it. And everything in it kind of reminds you of like your grandparents' den in the 70s. And just outside the window is this tiny little, it's like a very small cathedral. Can't see the top of it from the room, but there's a mini fridge. It definitely has an interesting feel to it. And it kind of feels like there should be a sloth hanging from this. It's got a queen size bed. Looks clean enough. Sometimes you have to check. Yeah, not bad though. The jungle room. Go down to the bottom level because that's where a lot of the cool rooms are. I have not been in this hotel in about 30 years. Now this is where a lot of the other themed rooms are. This is where their break room is. We have Dan's Den, the float, and they actually have a small hot air balloon in there. I do remember seeing that. A little sitting area here. Medieval room and Arabian Nights. Now tell me if you think, do you think this place is haunted? Maggie's place? I'm really not sure how long this place has been here. And here's the cave room. Now this I'm pretty sure used to go to a restaurant and wasn't blocked off. Now we're going to head up to the Jet, but I'm going to tell you it's a Saturday night here and the jungle room costs $159 plus tax. So let me know in the comments if you think it's worth it or if you would come and stay here. It is a very interesting place, and I'll be honest, that tub looks pretty good. So up we go. Just for a little scale on how big this thing is. And if you've never seen an abandoned jet before, this is fun for everybody. Just got to be careful because you can crank your noggin on that. They use it to put information for local attractions. Pretty crazy to think what would have been happening on this thing. People would have been going to war, and then people would have been coming home from war. The gentleman at the front desk says that this was used during the Korean War, was decommissioned, and it was brought out here, and they ended up using it for a couple of commercials with Farrah Fawcett. And now it's open for guests to come and explore, which is cool that they do it. And the cockpit, just everybody's favorite part. There's so many controls. Fantastic. Thanks for joining me on this tour. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this hotel and if you would stay here and if you think it's worth the money. Personally, I think it's pretty darn cool just for the nostalgia of it. But if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe, give it a like, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everybody.